That's crazy. Yeah, okay, see, no.
Oh, where is y'all room?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job.
You said OKC not happy?
Depth. He wants to
Yeah, I'll take
elevate
them
that
over.
ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Okay. Okay.
To get things started. Finding space at the 15.
Yeah.
He's in. What a run. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Today, yeah.
7-0 is our score as this kick
Yeah,
is
yeah.
sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, uno. Here we go. 18. Buggy.
Crowd begins with a pass. He's got his tight end, Arande Gatson, the second. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down.
On the creek. Look at how, look at 19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Eagles have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Good run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And the runner's ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
That was enough computer trade, right?
Yeah.
Stroud to throw. Here on first and 10. That'll be batted away. Coverage very strong defensively.
Yeah, fast.
It's second down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
Oh.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And the defense can't go up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Here we go.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stroud to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
28 yards.
Jacobs. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Rams. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Williams on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get out of my room.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The second down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
It's on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 33 yards.
First down.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book to see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up the 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Foul, foul. Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, LA.
It's a gain of
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Look at hot, look at hot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, then don't be that quick.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to
Leave the
play.
chair.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
What's up?
I can't move it.
Why, Tony? Hey,
Let's go.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Rams. 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Stroud. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one could be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
What's that boy?
Under. Look at hot. 11. Why, Tony?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The receiver heading left. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Nick's to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
Thank you.
Big time play for Philly.
Nobody.
It's a gain of 34.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. But the
Wait,
is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over at 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 19 seconds. Under.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Let the hot.
Here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Bombers.
Play action now. It's next. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 8.
The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He's pinned for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. We'll go play action with Nix. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
19 Texas. That's right. 18. That's right.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Intended for
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Putting the tight end in motion. On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
the 23-yard line.
His kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Will Lutz.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. And 18. That's right. Right. Right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Deep 3 downfield, it's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Will Lutz set to
Very
kick off.
one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mike, Tony. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Here's 3rd and 2.
All right. It's south. 18. That's right. 19 Texas.
On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A run here with McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here.
And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
All right. 11. At 18. What's up? Yeah.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. That was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 1.
Here we go. Right, Tony. At 18. What's up? South. 19 Texas.
Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On third down, here's McCaffrey.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Robbie.
They'll start on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Caden Hicks on the tackle.
Brought down at the 45-yard
Ball
line.
placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Second and 6.
At 18. That's it.
Now Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's
11.
3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, one more. 18. That's it. Look at hot. Set.
Stroud to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Rams, 1st down.
Hey, uno. Here we go.
1st down, Los
White coat.
Angeles.
Now, Stroud. Throw over the middle to be caught by Franklin. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the
18.
33-yard
Texas.
line.
Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Anthony Jennings in for the stop. 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
All right. 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go. Let's go. Come. Hey, uno more. Look at hot. Hey, uno. Hey.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Will Lutz set to
So
kick
now
off.
after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. From the 32 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Rams.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
18. That's it. 19 Texas.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Back into the hands of Shaquille. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
Okay.
A gain of 14.
Swat. Another swat.
And the Rams first down.
Set.
To throw is Stroud. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up
Second and 10.
at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
11. Okay. Let the high. Buggy. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. And over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
All right, Tony. Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of
Slot man
17
going to move in motion left. Now to tap this one forward. The receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the Rams
At 18.
first and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Second and goal. At the
11.
9-yard line.
Tony.
A second down throw for Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
It's now third and
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, L.A.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Eagles 45, Rams 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams 12.
31 yards.
Big time play by McCaffrey. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
Explosive
line.
plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They run once more with McCaffrey. this one game.
It's the score, Eagles 52, Rams 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Let's go. Right.
They'll run it straight ahead. It's Jacobs. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing is Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. But at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Oh,
For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions in this game to pull up any sort of comeback.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
Playoff game. Last game of his team. They say he won. He ain't had time to play it. Yeah. I should sell him for $10. Like, if you know, like, let these niggas beat my ass. Fool this motherfucker. I'm about to test you. Yeah, I got the Chargers. Sloppy Joes, huh? Yeah, I be whipping Sloppy Joes up too. We go order some chicken, though. You're up on the table, Oreo. You're not getting none of nobody's snacks. Yeah, you ain't getting nobody's snacks. Last night, I got when you got on. That's 10 minute nap at work when I got off. So I've been to work since 7 o'clock to afternoon. I've been there early. I did 12 hours last night.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Matt Gay set to kick
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
To be honest,
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Chargers,
That one good for 26 yards.
a gain of 26 yards.
something like that.
And the
Something like
Chargers first down.
We'll get this out wide. And they'll move this one down
Yeah.
inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll will be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm off tonight.
Operating from their own 23, they'll
I
begin
know, right?
first and 10. He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Yeah. It's Mexico, for real.
Hello.
Coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
their own 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Taken in by Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in.
Even.
Point after now from Dicker.
You can see your name pop on the screen, like, oh man, JD about to get on. Y'all about to talk. Play the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Got it into the hands of Mims. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He connects with Mims. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To the right. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards. Red zone now. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field is just gone.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 19.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
A 51-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one, interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's picks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Trap 60! Trap 60! Let's go!
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the moment that quarterback drops back on 4th down, Mike, he really has 2 choices. The first one is easy. That ball's got to come out of his hand, be thrown past the marker, and try to convert that 1st down. The other option is trying to make a run for it himself. I think in this case, though, the defense, they really planned for both options, and he was forced to throw something he didn't love, and it resulted in the pick.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Once again, it's Achane. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Achane. He'll be wrapped up there, down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go, Shaq!
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go!
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He finds Mims. It's complete. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 2 scores.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Hicks. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Inside the 20. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Herbert now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there. And the Chargers have the 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. A handoff to Achan, heading left. Open space inside the 10. And he into the end zone. What a response. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going downfield, right side, and it's gone. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First and 10.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. On the carry, it's H.A. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4.
It is second and 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The score, Chargers 35.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 40. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Metcalf takes the grab again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
At the Chargers' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Steelers back within 7. It's 35-28. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
21. 10.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And left side, it's caught. He gets free. And he's got another one. Touchdown, L.A. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Dicker's good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Steelers 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
RPO. I'm reading the RPOs, baby. I'm on all your fucking RPOs. Don't do me like this. JD with the pit six. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, you're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down
From 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and caught?
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
At their own 35-yard line.
start the drive is Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Set. Run. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Lion.
Here's a give to Achane. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Kevin Williams on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Set. Delta to Hunt. Go.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock it to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
A gain of 3.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of first down.
A 41-yard attempt.
Kicker's kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Steelers, first down.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Ready, break. Dragon 60. Let's go now. Hunt.
To the air now on first and 10. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
52. Steelers 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready, run. Set. Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he stopped the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Chargers 59, Steelers 49.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Cut. Set.
A run out of the gun with A-Chain. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
380. What is it?
The RPO. That one is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for them.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.